Hello everyone, it's War from DOS War Horsemen. If you don't know this, I like DC related stuff, I love Detective Comic related stuff, and I love comics in general. And I used to be a huge fan of Arrow, but as of late, I feel like the quality has been dropping, and here are the problems I see in Arrow. Keep in mind, this is just my humbled opinion, so maybe these problems aren't a huge problem to you, and maybe you see other problems that I'm not naming. Again, this is just my thoughts, the problems I see in Arrow. The first problem I see in Arrow is a whole entire Felicity and Oliver will they won't they relationship. Now, I'm all for taking the source material and maybe adding your own twist here and there, but at a certain point, you gotta stop. Like, with Arrow, Oliver and Felicity have been in this weird relationship where they're together and then they're not, and it feels like it centers around their relationship for the most part, at least in season 4 and some in season 3, and I like to believe that it's because of Tumblr. Tumblr likes to ship these fandoms and talk about who should be in a relationship, but they're not the writers. Let them do their job. I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing. It seems like they're pandering to this crowd that aren't comic fans, and when you do that, you isolate the other group. That's one big problem that Arrow has right now. It's that they're pandering to the Tumblr crowd with the whole entire will they won't they relationship with Felicity. Another problem is Oliver Queen. I thought he was pretty cool the first seasons, but at a certain point, you have to realize that the Batman dark and gritty character only works on certain characters like Batman. It doesn't really work when your character in the comic book is this witty smartass who loves to crack jokes here and there, and it's pretty charming and funny. Green Arrow in the comic book is like that, and in the show, he's more dark and brooding. I mean, come on guys, have you tried sticking to the source material? The next problem would be what I just mentioned, the source material. It would be nice to see Arrow take the lore that you see in the comics into the show. As a comic book fan, I'd love that. If you look at The Flash has been digging into some of their lore. They even brought in the cosmic treadmill. Another problem, and this problem is for season 3 and 4, which just so happens to be the season where Marc Guggenheim is the only big executive. When season 3 aired, it was when Andrew Kreisberg and Greg Berlanti left. So, in season 3, Arrow's main villain was Ra's al Ghul. In season 4, Damien Dark. There's a lot of magic involved in their characters, that's the problem. With Ra's al Ghul, it's the Lazarus Pit, which isn't that bad, because he was still a formidable opponent for Green Arrow because he didn't use magic, it was just his pit to heal him. The next opponent he had was Damien Dark, and he was all magic. The problem with Arrow when it comes to its enemies right now is that it's focusing on enemies that are too big for Green Arrow. They need to focus on being grounded again. Anyways, those are the problems I believe that are plaguing the show. Oh, I forgot the biggest problem. Marc Guggenheim. Yeah. He's been leeching off of this show and has been sucking all the good quality of the show. We should find a way to get him removed or put somebody higher up than him, because seriously, huge problem. Anyways, those are my final problems that I see in Arrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment telling me what you guys think of Arrow. What are the problems you see in Arrow? Do you guys mind the problems I was talking about? Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of these types of videos, and if you want to see some gameplay. We are pretty good at the video games. Thank you for watching, and as always, just because I am here doesn't mean the end is near.